You too. What up? Right now we got the NBA 2025 All-Star roster. I didn't react to the starters, but I wanted to get the full teams of both sides, the East and the West. And I know it's a different format they're gonna do this All-Star break, but is that gonna make any significant change? I doubt it, and I think it's gonna be whack. I think the All-Star break is gonna be whack again, meaning it's not gonna be a lot of competitiveness. You know what I mean? Like straight up, like niggas ain't finna be playing that hard. Niggas ain't finna be trying to get physical and really get after it. The dunk contest, I think it's Mac McClung and some this dude, the nigga from the Bucks. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Mac McClung, that nigga got them bunnies, you know what I mean? But we can't keep having guys from the G League participate in the dunk contest, or at least like it's just fucked up right now. And we gonna react to this whole roster of the All Stars, and I'm gonna give my takes on it and what I think could be improved upon throughout the commentary. But it's just me watching this shit, and if y'all are real deal Hooper fans, basketball fans like I am, I love just the nitty gritty of basketball. Niggas get into it. So I've been watching a lot of The Next Chapter specifically. I'm a real big fan of Friga and Nas and them, Nesco and them guys, Rob. And just they played, like I was watching this 3-on-3 yesterday, well last night, and them boys was getting after it. They were pushing, shoving, talking shit. And I wish that and they revolution, they changing the game right now. Like them niggas trying to do pay-per-view shit and some old shit. But the NBA can learn something from them guys over there, like for sure. But let's go ahead and get into this shit, man. I've been doing too much talking, but let's go ahead and get into the topic at hand. Let me go and get this recording popping. Eastern Conference, the starters. We got Giannis, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum. This is not a bad star lineup for the East. Giannis is hooping. You know, the Bucks, they started off terrible, and I was scared. You know what I mean? Because I'm a big Dame fan. I'm a Damian Lillard fan. You know, everybody was talking shit last year, and I was disappointed as a Damian Lillard fan because he was dropping 70 points just that year prior. But he was going through a lot of shit personally, and then new coaches and shit like that. But they crept from like the 12th seed to like the 4th seed right now. So they're doing good right now. So Giannis averaging 32 points. Donovan Mitchell, he was hooping at the beginning of the year, but he been having a rough like 10 plus games right now. So his points per game done went down. It's 24, but he was averaging like 27, I believe. And the Cavs, they hooping right now. They the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Who would have known? Shit. You know, I knew that was a good team, but I didn't think that was going to be number 1. And I've been watching them when they played the Boston Celtics, and they've been putting up them numbers. They ain't scared. So that's going to be real interesting to watch them in the playoffs for sure. And I always knew Donovan Mitchell was a dog. Ever since he first came into the league and he bust Russell Westbrook ass, I remember that. So I knew ever since then he was going to be a problem, and he still is. Even though he's kind of struggling right now with his shot, his team is winning, and he's the lead dog no matter what. And, you know, one of my favorite shows on YouTube, Gil's Arenas, we all know that Brandon Jennings be hating on my boy Donovan Mitchell, so that should be funny as hell. But Donovan Mitchell be doing this thing and shit. Jason Tatum, he doing this thing still. You know, I just want him to average like 30 one year, you know what I'm saying, so he can get an MVP. Jalen Brunson, he's still doing this thing, even though as of late, he been doing more of the scoring, but the majority of the season has been Cat. So shout out to Cat. And yeah, Carl, like I said, Cat, man, he been doing this thing, man. That's what I'm saying. So Julian, both of them was kind of averaging the same amount of points, but as of late, Jalen Brunson been kind of putting up a lot of points. So now, you know, but it's the same. I fuck with him, you know what I mean, straight up. So the reserves, Jaylen Brown, I'm not surprised. Darius Garland, I'm not surprised because the Cavs are the number 1 seed. So they got 3 people. Evan Mobley, he's a great player. I expected that, but I didn't expect for Darius Garland to be an all-star. Even though I like Darius Garland game and he's from the South, as far as like Tennessee, I really don't think he should be an All-Star. I ain't gonna lie. That should have been LaMelo Ball. But we got Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero been having a phenomenal season. Phenomenal season. And this is what I expected from Tyler Hero when he, ever since that first year he had when they went to the finals. This is the Tyler Hero I expected that next year. But he had to develop. Pat Riley, he had to put him through the grind. He had to, hey man, you need to humble yourself. You need to become a six man and work your way up just like everybody else. And right now it's proving itself right. Damian Lillard. Shout out to my nigga Maze from It Is What It Is, but he been talking shit to myself. What happened with Damian Lillard? He supposed to be. He talking about all this. He finna come back and what you mean? He averaging 25 points. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all watch It Is What It Is, y'all let me know in the comments below. They've been talking about a lot of football right now, so which is kind of annoying sometimes, but whatever. Cade Cunningham, Cade been going crazy this year. My mama, like the Pistons, they're a solid team, and Isaiah Stewart, that nigga a monster. That nigga don't be giving a fuck about nothing or nobody, and I love that shit. Now, my least favorite selection is Pascal Siakam. What the fuck is this? I fuck with Siakam, but he shouldn't be an All-Star. This should be LaMelo Ball. Who else in the East? Trae Young. You know what I mean? Trae Young and LaMelo Ball. Like Trae Young and LaMelo Ball, especially with these two, they could be swapped out because the Heat really not doing that much either as a team. And we all know what's going on with Jimmy Butler and shit like that, but that's kind of my take on it, man. LaMelo averaging 30 damn near, and he not an All-Star. The All-Star game is about putting on the show, and niggas is gonna compete. I'm gonna get back to that point. Bear with me. Western Conference. Stephen Curry should not be an All-Star this year. Curry is my favorite point guard of all time. He's the best point guard ever, in my opinion, even more than Magic Johnson. But he shouldn't be an All-Star this year. He was hooping when the season first started, but them niggas struggling, boy. Straight up. And he shouldn't be a starter. Shea, the best player in the league, tied with, really the second best behind Jokic, because I gotta put respect on Jokic's name. But all this, you know what I'm saying? KD hooping, LeBron hooping, but LeBron should be on the bench and Curry should be on the bench, straight up. I believe that wholeheartedly. Like this is kind of like the old head biasness. I feel like 100%, and that's why the ratings are down. You gotta lift up the new generation. Like Shea got to average 30 to be in the starting lineup. Like I said, Curry shouldn't be in the starting lineup. Jokic, he's killing the game. He the best center in the league. He a top 5 center all time already, and I'm not surprised by that at all. But LeBron and Steph, they shouldn't be starting. They should be an All-Star. Well, but they definitely shouldn't be starting. Facts. I'm my mama. They should not be starting. Ant going crazy. Anthony Davis, he just got hurt, but he been going crazy. I think the Lakers are the 5th seed, I believe, on the Western Conference. James Harden, he been doing good this year. For sure, he was carrying the Clippers. Him and Powell, they was carrying the Clippers until Kawhi came back. Now Kawhi, he's getting back in his stride. He had like 27 the other day against the Spurs or something like that, and the Clippers gonna be very dangerous in the playoffs, and I can't wait to see. I like Kawhi. I like his game. It makes it simple. It makes it easy. I just like niggas that go out there and kill and they'll do all that talking. You know what I'm saying? So Jaren Jackson Jr., I think the Grizzlies are like the 3rd in the Western Conference right now. This is just crazy right here. Like Ja, I know Ja missed a lot of games, but man, Ja been bullshitting this year. The Grizzlies have made Ja into a Tyus Jones. Y'all remember when Ja used to put up like 40, 50 a game? Well, I mean, not a game, but like every other game he had like 40. I don't know what's going on over there in Memphis, but I don't like it. If Jaren Jackson is your lead guy, I swear to God, y'all is not gonna, y'all not going past the first round. No, I seen a couple of people online talk on Twitter specifically with X specifically talking about some. Jaren Jackson been a lead guy for the past couple of years. We haven't been anywhere, bro. Niggas be tripping, bro. When the playoffs come and Jaren Jackson Jr. is our #1 option, we're getting kicked out the first round. Facts. So Sengun, the Rockets like the 2nd seed right now. I really didn't want to see, even though he's pretty good. He is a good player. He doesn't belong in the All-Star game. I don't give a fuck. That could have easily went to Devin Booker. Even though Devin Booker kind of been disappointing me this year. Who else in the Western Conference? There's a lot of guys, man. I can't really think of. That could have been Josh Spot, Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams gonna be a good player, but that nigga look like a rat to me. Jalen Williams, that nigga look like a rat. But now he be hooping though. He kind of remind me of a Paul Pierce. And Victor Wembanyama averaging like 24 a game, 10 rebounds, probably 4 blocks. That's understandable right there. But yeah, this reserve's kind of weak. And y'all let me know how I feel about it. Who do y'all think should be replaced? But my #1 is, like, at least for the Eastern Conference, I could think of at the top of my head is LaMelo Ball and Trae Young. Like, it's crazy, like, especially Trae Young. Trae Young been getting snubbed, like kind of like how Damian Lillard was when he first got into the league. It's just crazy, man. And let me know how y'all feel about it. Do y'all think he's gonna jump this year? Y'all think All-Star break is gonna be a success? I don't think so. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas right now, I don't think so. That's just gonna be a flop once again. Over the past 4 years, I've been cutting that shit off. I swear to God. And growing up, I used to like fiend for the All-Star weekend. Like, I'll stay up and watch everything. I watched the practices and everything as a kid. But now as a grown adult, when the All-Star game, like the three-point contest, the slam dunk contest, I used to watch that shit. Now I don't really. Well, I watch the dunk contest a little bit if it's jumping. But like the All-Star game, if them niggas bullshitting, I cut that shit off and I go to sleep. I gotta go to work in the morning. What the fuck I'm staying up for watching this shit? So I think it's gonna be more of the same this year. And it's crazy, man. But shit, I don't fuck with y'all, man. Y'all be smooth and y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, I got a mixtape. Well, I got an album out right now called Blue Collar Money. Check out my music videos and all that shit like that. I got some shit for y'all in the future.